Hello, hello. I'm the official name reader. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today, we're looking at Shaymin. Now, Shaymin has two forms, and depending on the form, it could also depend on the nickname you give him. I don't expect to find much for the Sky form, but I will give it a look just to see if there is anything different after the original. Alright, so let's start off with things that you shouldn't nickname your Pokemon. Everything here. Skyflower is dumb. His reasoning behind it is because you give it a flower to turn into the sky form. In other news, he also named his Rotom Box. Fly Sky is dumb. Gracias, which actually I read and then I was like, oh, I get it. Because, I was thinking Gracias and I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then his explanation's a pun. Oh, okay, cool. Nice pun, but I don't really care for it as a nickname. And then Shy Flower is Shy Sky, which is also trash. And yet again, he refers to himself as a group. We recommend. I really desperately need to know what team of people he's working with. Let's be honest. Chia is probably one you should have seen coming. I should have seen coming, and it makes kind of sense. And it's really weird how far of a legacy the Chia pets have gone. Like, those things are over 10 years old and still get recognized. I mean, I guess for any of the things that you want to do Chia Pet, Shaymin probably honestly would be the best choice for it. Sonic is one I basically expected to see as well. This was a popular choice, I would say, for Alolan Sandslash, more because it's blue, but, prior to Alolan Sandslash, people were naming it their Shaymin. Do I care for it? No. Do I understand it? Yes. What's funny about this one is the fact that I don't actually remember when Mallow, the character, ends up getting a Shaymin in the anime. So at this point, this might have been true, or it just might have been a funny coincidence. I imagine it's true, because Gen 8 is... I think Gen 8's 2019, because, November 2019. So yeah, it was probably existent by then. That was what I first thought of. Mallow is also a plant, and Mallow is also a character for Super Mario RPG. I don't know how I feel about it as a nickname, but I just thought it was like reference to signature trainer, which I wouldn't really define Mallow's signature Pokemon as Shaymin, but she had a Shaymin for whatever reason. Alola is kind of weird. Also, I'll go back up for Mint. We've seen things like Mint and Spearmint in the past before, so if you wanted to, it's an idea. I don't think we've seen Eden before, but I do think Eden is a recognizable enough thing to where if you put it on a grass type Pokemon, people are going to be like, oh, Garden of Eden, I get it. So, do I think it's the best? No, but do I think it's at least worth highlighting? Sure. Also, I'm getting tired of seeing Skyman. I'm not sure if that's meant to be just Sky form Shaymin, or if there's something... Here, let's check, actually. I'm just going to assume Skyman isn't referring to whoever this is, and it's probably referring to Sky Shaymin, especially since this is dated 2009, which is before internet nerds started populating and creating content and stuff. Regardless, I don't really care for it as a nickname. I understand it, but it just feels boring to me. Alright, so we've reached the bottom, and that's it as far as regular Shaymin. I will see if typing in Skyform Shaymin nicknames changes anything, but I don't really have too high of expectations. The answer is no, it actually didn't change a single thing, so we don't really have any specifics for Skyform Shaymin. So, there you go. But if you got any ideas, you're feel free to let us know. Out of all of them, the one I liked best just was Chia Pet. There wasn't really too much competition, there really wasn't too much going on, just in general. It was a lot of basic shit and an overabundance of Skyman, which just isn't interesting. Now, comment suggestions, we just got one. I don't know what the fuck a lawn PDF means. It means absolutely nothing to me. Skyfall, though, I like, because I'm a James Bond junkie, and, it's a good name, and that's one I think I've got set aside, and you could use that for Skyform Shaymin. I don't personally nickname legendaries, so I don't have a personal choice, and, that's basically it. So, if you have any ideas and suggestions for Shaymin, feel free to put in the comments below. Specify which form the nickname fits, because that matters too. Some people are going to want specific Sky ones, which we didn't really find too much of anything. Also, a lot of people said that Shaymin looked like Tails. And I don't see that at all, because they've got entirely different facial structures and eyes, and one's a quadruped and one's a biped. I'll admit, Skyflower Shaymin looks like it was made by Sega, but it doesn't look like Tails at all, so someone needs to get their eyes checked. Oh wait, one last thing. Hold on, I'm sorry, I forgot. Spreadsheet! Selfish, have you seen Giratina? Gratitude, my Azelf. Thanks, guy, you contributed nothing.